You're watching Football Daily, and here's this week's biggest transfer news and headlines. We've asked you guys to keep an eye out for any transfer rumours and to tweet them in. So if you'd like to be involved next week, follow us on Twitter and hit us up with the hashtag #TransferTalk, to me, Joe Tomlinson, or the Football Daily account. Let's kick off in Manchester, where despite beating Swansea last night, the Daily Mirror are reporting that all is not well at Old Trafford behind the scenes, after the club's first league defeat of the season to Huddersfield Town. Jose Mourinho was reportedly left fuming with his side, and in particular Ander Herrera, who is already in a precarious position at the club with just 8 months left on his current contract. The Red Devils do have the option to extend the Spaniard's deal for an extra year, but with Barcelona also extremely interested, it remains to be seen if he will agree to the clause. Ernesto Valverde himself is desperate to sign more midfielders, and in particular Herrera, but the Blaugrana board are reportedly more interested in Marco Verratti, despite his monstrous €150 million price tag. Whilst Herrera might leave the club, Jose is eyeing up January reinforcements in both midfield and defence, and the two men at the top of his wish list are both playing in Madrid. Marca claimed that at the back, Jose is chasing Atletico Madrid's Uruguayan rock Jose Jimenez, who reportedly has a buyout clause of just €60 million, which in today's market really isn't that bad. Along with Jimenez, the Madrid-based paper also report that United are eyeing up Real's midfield hardman Casemiro, and that Mourinho is willing to make him one of the best paid players at the club. But what do you think, United fans? Would you be happy to see Herrera leave if it meant signing Casemiro? Let us know in the poll right now. On the blue half of Manchester, life seems far more rosy, but Pep Guardiola still wants to add more strength to a backline that has conceded just 4 goals so far this season in the league in the form of Mukhtar Diakhaby. L'Equipe claimed that the citizens sent Director of Football Tiki Begiristain and Assistant Manager Mikel Arteta to scout the 20-year-old during Lyon's game against Everton last Thursday. The main reason for the interest is the uncertainty over club captain Vincent Kompany, who remains a constant injury doubt. Despite this though, any move for the youngster is likely to happen the following summer. Whilst Diakhaby could be a potential signing, Pep will be more concerned about the future of his best player, Kevin De Bruyne. That's because the PSG owners allegedly told French media that they are extremely interested in signing him and that they would be willing to break the bank to bring him to France. However, L'Equipe also confirmed that this inquiry was immediately rebuffed by De Bruyne himself, who is hopeful of signing a club record contract by Christmas at the Etihad. From Manchester to Liverpool, and the biggest story of the week, where Everton are hunting for a replacement for the recently axed Ronald Koeman. According to the Mirror, Farhad Moshiri and Bill Kenwright are both desperately trying to convince former Borussia Dortmund boss Thomas Tuchel to take charge. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. The current favourites to take the job permanently are caretaker boss David Unsworth and Burnley manager Sean Dyche. However, the Everton board and fans clearly have much higher expectations. But who was you appoint? Why not let us know in the comments down there. Whilst Everton are struggling without a permanent manager, their arch rivals Liverpool could well be struggling without a playmaker after January, with rumours of a Barcelona bid for Coutinho starting up again. Yawn. The Blaugrana aren't the only interested party though, as a tug of war is apparently developing between themselves and PSG, according to Mundo Deportivo. Coutinho remains desperate to join the Catalans, but with the FSG demanding over £150 million for the Brazilian, we can't see any deals being struck in January. Stop reporting this story, for God's sake. Just before we head to our next transfer story, why not come and follow my new YouTube channel, Balls Up, where me and Dave Jackson take each other on at a weekly quiz. Click the I button right now, subscribe and leave a comment suggestion for the Guess Who round, and you can win a pair of boots of your choice and even an appearance on the show. Back to the football, and let's head to Italy now, where AC Milan could already be ready to sell one of their star summer signings, with Vincenzo Montella apparently unimpressed by his output. That man is none other than Andre Silva, who joined from Porto for £33 million, but could be sold after failing to find the net in a single Serie A game. According to Calcio Mercato, the Portuguese striker is hating his time in Italy and would jump at the chance of a move, providing it was to a side in the Champions League. That rules you out, West Ham. Don't bid. Sticking in Italy, and Corriere dello Sport claim that Juventus are going head-to-head with Inter Milan in an effort to sign Olivier Giroud from Arsenal. The Italian giants want to add yet more firepower going forward, despite already having Mario Mandzukic, Gonzalo Higuain and Paulo Dybala in their striking ranks. Giroud himself would be keen, but would need guarantees of first-team football, which is something Max Allegri is far less likely to give than a mid-Premier League side like Everton, whom he was close to joining in the summer. Wenger himself is desperate to keep Giroud, especially with the impending exits of Ozil and Sanchez. However, if he can't hold on to the 31-year-old, then the manager could turn his attention to the Bundesliga. That's because there's a new player on the Gunners' radar, Timo Werner, who has this week revealed that he is open to a move away from Leipzig and has always wanted to play in the Premier League. However, in a blow to Wenger, the 21-year-old sensation told press that he has always dreamt of playing for Manchester United, and that he would jump at the chance to play for his boyhood club. Sorry, Arsene.
So I hope you guys liked that video. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed that, why not check out the video on screen right now? I'm sure it is great. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.